Hey Finxters, and welcome to this video. It's Chris, founder of Finxter.com, and I hope you like my new office environment. I'm working from home. I've started my online business as a freelance developer myself, and you know, it can be quite lonely. So there are a lot of benefits, of course, if you are a freelance developer. So you have usually higher hourly rates than your fellow employee colleagues, like maybe you are a computer science student, maybe not, and you know other people who are working in IT jobs, and by working in IT jobs they usually have high salaries, but as a freelance developer you usually have a higher hourly rate, and there are a lot of additional advantages to just earning more money, and this is you don't have any commute time, you don't have any boss, you have great flexibility. So one of our freelancer students, Adam, he is just traveling through Eastern Europe, earning very good money, earning dollars and paying relatively cheaply rent. So he just rents Airbnb spaces, beautiful places, and creates his thriving coding business from there, and it works beautifully for him. So you are more flexible as a freelance developer, and also there are some reports showing that freelancers have higher work satisfaction scores than employees. So there are a lot of benefits in freelancing, but there's one big disadvantage in my opinion for many people, and this is that you, like the default state is a state of a lonely work environment. So if you are quite introverted, this may not be a problem for you, but if you are a very extroverted person, you need to seek other people, you need to seek forums, communities, and so on that help you grow, that help you like connect to other people, and don't stay like in your house all the time being very lonely. And COVID-19 of course is of no help, because now people are just forced to stay at home. So what can you do against this? I thought it would be interesting for you to see the 8 best freelance developer forums. So forums or communities that are tailored towards freelance development. And if you join these forums, you join also a network of like-minded people, of people who are like you, freelance developers, and who like want to share their experiences, want to learn from the other people in the communities, and also want to like share their learnings with other people in order to connect to them and find like-minded people. And this is very important if you want to get this long-term motivation on working on as a freelance developer, on creating your own coding business online, earning like the average earning potential of a freelance developer is well over 6 figures. So it's a very attractive way of earning your money, and it's also like quite a fulfilling way. And if you join such freelance communities online, then usually you also have enough social interaction so that you don't stay lonely for a long time. Good. So what are the different communities? So of course we are the Finxter company, Finxter for creating your thriving coding business online. We have our own freelance developer mastermind group, our own freelance developer community. This group is available for all premium members and for all Finxter Freelancer course members, so you can check it out. You can check out the link in the description below, checking out the course and joining this community of like-minded people who want to earn 6 figures, work from home, and just live the freelancer lifestyle. So this is our first community. The second community is a Reddit community I just created, because I found that there's no really nice community focused towards freelance developers. There are some communities of freelancers, many communities of focusing on development, on the coding part, but there's not a community for freelance developers. So I just created this community, and you can check it out. I also give link to the article, and also I just give link to the article on the Finxter blog, and then you can check out the different communities I have referred to. Okay, so this one is a great one. You can just like join the community, Reddit community, and share your post, talk to other people, and find like-minded people. The third one is a Slack community. It's called devchat.dev, and this is more only tailored towards coders, yeah. So it's like a bit less tailored towards freelancing. I've checked it out, the Slack community. You have to register there. So now it's not loading. My Wi-Fi seems to be slow, but you can check it out. The DevChat community. It's a Slack community, and so I'm already a member, so I can log in. and it's more tailored towards development questions, so you can ask your coding questions. Of course, as a freelance developer, you first and foremost you are a freelancer, which is a business owner, but then also you are a developer, you are a coder, so you need to stay on top of the newest technologies, and you need to learn all these, like how to fix the specific bugs and so on. And it helps to just being in a Slack community like this, in a community of like-minded coders that can help you and that can help you resolve the questions you have working on your client's projects. So this is Slack community. The fourth resource is the Quora thread. It's called Quora Freelancing Tips and Hacks. So I searched different communities about freelancing, some also about freelance development, but I found that in general, I think this Quora thread of freelancing tips and hacks, this is one of the best, one of the most active ones. So we have 65,000 people in this thread. There are some larger freelancing communities like this one with 384,000 followers, but I found that these quicks and so like the branding of the whole topic complex is more tailored to what is tips and hacks, and there's this like this restricts the people to post not advertisements but helpful resources, and therefore I found that this community is the best one on Quora for freelancing. So you can check it out as well, and you can like ask all questions you have. Of course, if you don't know Quora, you can ask any question, you can answer other questions, you get reinforced by answering questions, you get some upvotes and downvotes and so on. And Quora, everything is about upvotes. So how many upvotes do you have? How many followers do you have? And over time, you can build yourself more credibility. You can build yourself a name for yourself as a freelancer. Maybe get some gigs even over Quora. So you can build this credibility, but you can also learn a lot how other freelancers solve common problems and common issues. So I think I found this one is a very valuable community for freelance developers. So now let's dive into the next one, which is, this is little known, it is the Upwork community. So most freelancers know Upwork. Most freelance developers, most of them even work on Upwork. Upwork is the largest freelancing marketplace on the planet currently. So Fiverr is growing rapidly, but Upwork is still the largest one in terms of market volume. So how much sales there is on the platform. And Upwork is a huge freelancing platform, so you can buy and sell freelancing talents there, or your skills or your time and so on. But most people don't know that Upwork also has a community of like-minded people, and you can like search any question here about freelancing. We can read all the questions without even registering or signing in. But of course, if you are a freelance developer, chances are that you already have an account, and then you can also post your own questions, not only search existing questions. So you need to sign in to post the new questions, but you can do it. You should even do it. And like this really helps. So they also have an explainer video that shows how it works.
Welcome to the Upwork community. Want to learn about the latest features on Upwork? Are you looking for help or tips? Want to engage with other Upwork customers?
So this is really a great resource. Why? Because if you want to be successful as a freelance developer, then probably you are also already working on Upwork, and this community is tailored towards success on Upwork. So you will find other freelancers who are already successful on Upwork sharing their tips and strategies with you, and you also learn directly from the Upwork people what they value, what strategies they recommend for you to thrive as a freelance developer. So this is a great community, and I found it's really nice, really helpful, and also like the design is great of this community. It doesn't look like the old school communities which we will see in a moment. So this one is quite a good tip, Upwork community. Then also Freelancer.com, it's also a big freelancing platform. I don't recommend Freelancer.com. They also have a community like a community link, a special community link that where you can like ask questions, even write your own tutorials or like tips, share your tips with other people, connect to other freelancers. But I don't like Freelancer.com because it's a race to the bottom. I see that there's a lot of competition there from international market, and somehow the culture on Freelancer.com is reinforcing towards cheap labor. And while the culture on Upwork is reinforcing toward expensive labor. So Upwork wants to pay good hourly rates, and for you as a freelance developer, you want to have a good hourly rate. So therefore, I recommend that you go to Upwork, because just the perceived value on Upwork is higher. Clients will pay more money on Upwork than they will on Freelancer.com. It's just a cultural thing, and also because maybe the culture comes from the thousands and myriads of cheap gigs getting posted on Freelancer.com with writing mistakes and so on. So I don't like Freelancer.com, the platform, too much. I hope nobody's watching from Freelancer.com. If they do, then I apologize. I don't want to. I mean, the platform, it also has a lot of good gigs and a lot of quality gigs, but also there's I found it's very hard there to earn a high hourly rate. So, but still the community tips is quite useful. There are many articles about sales, marketing, freelancing, entrepreneurship. So it's a very valuable resource. You can also check it out. I give link in the description here. Now the next one is also little known. It's called TalkFreelance.com, and it's one of those old school forums. You can see it immediately. Yeah? So like with this forum threads, it looks like 10 years ago or 20 years ago, but it actually contains a lot of valuable information for freelancers, and not only freelance developers, but also like a broader category of freelancers from other fields like freelance writers, freelance designers, freelance tax advisors, and so on. But there's also a lot of information about freelance developers, especially freelance web developers, because this is quite a usual setting. So if you are a freelancer overall, then chances are that you are a freelance web developer, because I would say maybe 20-30% of all freelancers are freelance web developers. It's just also culturally, we like many web developers actually chose the freelancing route when deciding about the next job, because it just sells well. It makes sense to sell your web development skills over the web online. So culturally, of course, more and more talents, more and more freelancing gigs will now be posted online and will be migrated to the online remote world. But still, you have the traditional forums and traditional resources tailored towards freelance web development. So you can check this resource, but it's, as I said, it's like a general resource. It contains a lot of different content. So check it out, definitely. This is quite a useful forum, and it's not like the focus is not on monetization here. It's just about bringing value to other freelancers and sharing tips and skills. It's a great resource, so check it out. The next one is called Home Business Forum, and this is the last one I will cover here. There are a lot of other minor forums, but I found that these are the best ways of finding a community online of people sharing like-minded tips. And as you see, this is also kind of old school. It's also this traditional old school forum from the design point of view, but I mean, it's simple. Here we have like tutorials about marketing and traffic. It's like a bit more online business focused or centered. So if you are a freelance developer, maybe you don't want to stay forever a freelance developer, but you want to add some scalability and marketing things to your forum, and this forum will actually help you achieve this. So it will it takes a step back and looks at this whole online marketing world, but also with tailored towards working from home. And what do you do if you are working from home? You are likely a freelancer, or you earn passive income. But if you are interested in both, then this forum is actually an excellent resource to check out and to participate in the communication. You can learn, get to know a lot of people who are also freelancers, who are also working from home and creating their coding businesses or general businesses, and you can learn a lot from them. So also check out this forum. So okay, again, if you want to learn more about how to become a successful freelance developer, then check out my new book, Leaving the Rat Race with Python. I will also give a link in the description below, and you can also check out my free story where I share with you how I built my high income skill Python and make a full-time living as a freelance developer, switching roles from being a doctoral researcher in the area of computer science to being self-employed and earning my own money as my own boss. And I also give a link to the webinar in the description below, so you will find a lot of links in the description. Check them out. So take the next step now. You can decide on the link that interests you most, but I mean, there's nothing as powerful as action. So take action now and take the next step and the next step, and then just push towards completion, push towards your dreams of becoming self-employed and working from home and becoming more and more successful over time. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Bye.